Hi everyone, I hope this finds you all healthy and happy. And I'm coming on this morning because I have decided to attempt to do the $15 Dollar Tree Junk Journal challenge that is being hosted by, I believe her name is Jessica, and I'm a Cool Mom, and I will put her link in the description box below. I have been wanting to make a junk journal for literally years, and I have yet to be able to do that or get one done. So I'm going to give this a shot, and hopefully, being under the gun to get it done by October the 7th, I will actually get it accomplished this time. And I do have some other things that I just got cleared up that I had to do, and so I have a little bit of freedom right now. So I'm going to hurry up and try to get this challenge done. Now, the rules as I understand them, and you need to go over to Jessica's challenge video and look at all the rules, and also at her tutorial about the book that she's done, is that you are to keep it as close to $15 as you possibly can, using all Dollar Tree or Dollar Tree equivalent for people in, the UK and things, items to make your junk journal. And Jessica gives you a whole bunch of examples of how to do things like that and so forth, and so also does Nanna's Place. I believe it's Nanna's Place, and I will put a link to her channel below as well, because she already has done some things tutorial wise to help you, and ideas and things, and then there's tons of other people I'm sure have already started. So this video particularly is just to tell you about it, and then to show you a couple things that I'm going to try to use or incorporate with of Dollar Tree items. And a couple of them are calendars. You can use calendar pages for different things. The bulk of my album, or the base of it, is going to be a book. I got a hardcover book here that I'm going to be gutting and using for and I got that at the Dollar Tree as well. And I'm going to be taking some of the pages in here and using some of the pages because they have interesting little graphics on some of them. So I'm also going to be using those in my journal. Some doilies. Now I might use some of this, all of this, part of this, some of the little clothespins from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree also has like parchment paper, so I may use a sheet or two of that. They have this type of lined paper in notebooks, napkins. They also have these reusable wipe things over in their cleaning section, and I have found that if you tear those, they make a kind of really cool, I don't know, whatever, fibrous type things that I thought I might be able to incorporate. I think it comes out pretty neat looking. It almost comes out kind of like gauze, or just comes out really cool. It's real soft. So anyway, I thought I might try to throw that in if I can. I've got some stickers, assortment of stickers here, all from the Dollar Tree, of course. Envelopes that I've gotten at the Dollar Tree as well, the white ones and these brown or craft colored ones. Composition notebook, what I'm going to use that for mostly is papers that I'm going to be coffee dyeing, and I hope that comes out right because I've never done that before. Also, I have construction paper from the Dollar Tree that I'm going to be using for papers. So that's basically what I have collected so far to use for my junk journal. And So like I said, I want to get started on it, and it'll be my very first junk journal. I started one and was collecting items for it probably a year and a half ago, and just now realized I forgot to turn my light on. I don't know if that helps or hinders. At any rate, I was collecting items to make one, and haven't even started it yet. So at any rate, that's what I'm going to be doing, and I will come back on. Either I might try to film some of it as I'm doing it, and if not, I will do a flip through of the actual journal when it's done, because you all know how slow I am. I'm so slow, but I will try to do, film some of it as I'm doing it, and then just probably speed it up and speak to you about it. So this has already gone over 5 minutes, so I'm going to say goodbye for now, and until I see you next time, God bless you. Bye. Hi there. Hope this finds you all healthy and happy, and I've decided to go ahead and film in segments the progress of my little Dollar Tree junk journal, $15 Dollar Tree junk journal that I've decided to make. I will have already put up a video regarding this to Jessica, I'm a Cool Mom's channel, who is the hostess of this particular challenge, and also to a couple other people that I know are participating in it. The first thing that I've done here is I have gutted my book, so that I can go ahead and use this for the cover of my junk journal. And I'm going to be taking some of these pages out and using them, coffee dyeing them and using them in the junk journal itself. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything with this cover, because I absolutely love the cover. I think it is just so cute. So I don't know, I may leave the cover as it is, I don't know, and just put some embellishments or something on it. But I have got it gutted, and I'm going to, like I said, start by coffee dyeing some of these papers that are in the book, and I will probably have to cover up the spine here. But yeah. So I've got that part done, and I'm going to just keep coming back as I go, and show you how I'm progressing a little at a time. Maybe that will be easier for all of us involved. Okay, so I'll come back with the next section whenever I'm done. Thanks. Okay, section 2, step 2, whatever you want to call it. I coffee dyed some of my papers, and I've never actually done this before, so what I did was make a strong coffee solution, of course, and I've never done it this way before, I should say, and put them down into that, and then put them in the oven for a little bit. I did what Jessica suggested, and that's at 190 degrees, and I didn't know how long to leave them in there, so I just kind of watched them carefully, and I do like how they turned out. They turned out really well, and they have that amazing crackly feel to them. I have a very tiny apartment, as some of you will remember, and so some of them had to be laid out to finish drying, and so I had them like everywhere. Had them spread out all over everywhere to dry, and turned my fan on to circulate the air so they would dry faster. So basically, I do love how they turned out. I think they turned out amazing. But this piece of the composition notebook I did my old way. That and that is to actually take my tea dye that I've mixed up. It started off with tea, just tea, of course very strong and everything, and then I added coffee with it as well, and I put a little alcohol in it, just a tiny little bit of alcohol in it to keep it from going rancid. And so what I do is just spray, and these doilies have been done with that solution. I just spray it on, and then sometimes I have a thing of instant coffee that I use just for this type of thing, for my crafts and things, and then I just sometimes take and sprinkle a little bit of the instant coffee on it and kind of tap it down, and but that's how these turn out. And with the alcohol in there, it helps them dry fairly fast, and so I like how these turned out as well. It's messy to do it either way. I found out now, since I did it in the oven method, it's messy to do it either way. But I like how it turns out both ways as well. I like my method here, you know, my little spray method here, as well as I do the oven method. So at any rate, that's what I wanted to say about that. That's the next step, that I've gotten some of those done now, that I can move on to the next thing, which I really don't know what that is yet. But when I get done with it, the next step, I will come back and show you where I'm at, and we'll just keep progressing like that, and maybe I can get this as a video for you as well when it's all done. Thank you, and see you for step 3. I guess we'll call it step 3. Okay. God bless you. Hi everyone. I hope this finds you all healthy and happy, and I'm here to do like step 3, or show you step 3 of my $15 Dollar Tree junk journal, and how it's coming along. And I actually did get my signatures put together. I won't do a complete like flip through right now, but I did get my signatures together, and I did do the sewing, the binding stitch that Jessica shows in her tutorial about this. Here's the middle of the first signature, and I got some things put in here. I got my pages in, and I actually got the binding in the book, and got it put in there, I think, pretty much correctly. It seems to be in there fairly solid. I covered the inside flaps with some of the paper from the book, the Dollar Tree book that I gutted. I had said I wasn't going to do anything with the outside cover of the book because I thought it was so cute and I really liked it. And I did really like it, and I didn't want to do anything to the outside cover. However, and it's a good thing that Jessica mentioned this in her video about making mistakes. When I actually put my signatures, when I got them all done and ready to put down into the book like this, I put them in upside down. And so all the little graphics and pictures on the cover of the book were upside down. So what I did was took a file folder from the Dollar Tree and cut it down, and I covered the front and the back of the book with just that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. And then I covered the spine with some of my really sticky freezer tape, which I thought went nicely because it's kind of a beige. I put my ribbon in, and so that's where I am so far. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making some things for the inside of my little journal, some tags and things. Here's one that I started with the inside of one of the inside book pages, and so I've got that started, and I'm going to make some pockets and that type of thing, tags, some tickets, I think, you know, that type of thing. So this will be the end of step 3, and I will come back with the next segment, and I'll show you, of course, at the end, I'll show you everything in detail. Okay, so thank you for being with me, and I will see you in step 4. God bless you until then.